Hey, what is up, everybody? It's ATAS Gamer here, and today I've got some cool sniper rifle gameplay for you guys. Modern Combat 4, of course. Um, and today I'm just going to be teaching you guys some of my tricks. I know I'm not the best sniper, but I'm not so bad. So I've definitely been learning a lot more from just playing a bunch of sniper. That's pretty much all I've been playing lately. Actually, also the Volkov 12. I've been using a lot of the Volkov 12, and um, so yeah, pretty much my attachments for this gun is everything that's normal, except for I use the phase canceller, or it is one of the silencers. So you can use either silencer pretty much. Both are really good. Pretty much both work quite well. One's a little more silencing or more than the other, and one allows you to go a little faster. So yeah, you can check out the statistics for yourself and choose which one you like better, or you can just ask someone who's less of a noob than me, and they'll probably tell you. So anyway, sniper rifle, it's a lot of fun. Definitely use the X6 though, if you don't know. Pretty much only complete like noobs. No, I'm just kidding. But sometimes the E24 Sazerac can actually be good. Apparently, I've never been good with it, so I've just always had like a hate towards it. But I've definitely seen some people who have definitely used it to great effect, especially on places like Dog Days, where you can just sort of camp right near those walls at the start of the game. You know what I'm talking about? Um, right near where both of the more enclosed parts of the map start. And so then you can just camp over there, and you can get so many kills over there because everybody runs that way, or they run the back way, of course. But I guess some people are lazy and they don't want to take that way, so you can definitely get a lot of kills that way. But also you can get a lot of kills with the X6 that way. I think the best thing probably about the X6 is that it's a one-shot kill. Okay, I mean, if you look at things like that. Also, it has great cinematics. You know, you can make people fly all over the place. Like pretty much every single kill, if there's like a really wide opening, or not every single kill, but a lot of kills, a decent amount of kills. If you shoot someone and there's a wide opening, they'll just go flying, and it's the funniest thing to watch that happen. So E24 Sasser, you know, SASR, whatever you want to call it. I think the best, pretty much the only time it has an advantage over the X6 is if you're really good at it, you know, if you really can use it well. So you've practiced with it a lot, and also if it's really long range, because sometimes it's nice to be able to fire more than one bullet if you have missed over long range. So I think those are pretty much the only times that you're going to want to use the SASR over the bolt action sniper rifle, the X6.338, something like that. Great thing about the X6 is that it's reload action. You can sort of glitch it, you know. If you reload the X6 and then you quickly press sprint after the first action, there's two actions part on the reloading action. Okay, so you have a click, and then you have like another click. So after the first click, just sprint, and yeah, then it will make the sound of the second click, but you will be able to quickly fire again if you're trying to quickscope people or something like that. And that's what often a lot of people do. They'll quickscope people, and if they're really good at quickscoping, they can do that three actions. So basically, you press aim, fire, sprint, all as just one really fast sequence, and it's great for quickscoping. It's one quick sequence that people know, and it definitely works. You know, I've been quickscoped before I played a couple of Fear people definitely before in the past, and they're just ridiculous at quickscoping. You can see their channel, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, those guys are the best of the best. So, also the Devil guys. You guys, I think they're in more of a newer clan, but Fear and Devil are really the two best sniper clans. In my opinion, I don't really know any other sniper clans actually, but those guys are great. They're great at editing too. So, but yeah, if you guys didn't know, actually recently Fear almost just got like taken down or something like that. They got hacked in some way, I think. I don't actually know what happened because by the time I had heard of the news, it had already been resolved. I think Nexi helped save them, so that's really awesome of him. But yeah, that that had me scared for a second because I always like watching Fierce montages. They're so cool. Uh, oh, but by the way, I have a cool strategy that I've just discovered, and probably you already know the strategy, but just in case you don't, if you're having trouble hitting people that are on the move, a great strategy is to line up your scope with where you think they're going to be, where you think they're going to run, like a little bit ahead of them, and then once they reach that place like that, then you can fire. Uh, See, that guy was going to turn right as he went out, so I just placed it a little to the right, and then as soon as I saw him, all I had to do was press fire instead of aim fire, and move the screen. So that makes sniping much easier. And I got like 4 kills or something like that with that little technique. I just thought of it off the bat right there. And it unfortunately it doesn't usually work if people are really close to you, because then you can't always react quite quickly enough. But you know, it's really hard to kill people if they're really close to you anyway, with sniper. Actually, if you're really good at quick scoping, then you can do it with a little less difficulty, because some people can just some people could have gotten this guy, like you see this guy I'm like running around with. They could have gotten him on the first try, like seriously. Some people are that good, so the fear guys and the devil guys, they would have gotten him really quickly. But anyway, so yeah, and also another little trick that I find really useful that you'll see in this gameplay definitely is what you do is you throw a stun grenade, okay, and it's actually easier to no scope someone, to get hits markers. I don't know what they're called. I think that's what they're called. Hit markers. You know, the little white things that show up when you hit somebody. It's really easy to hit someone off of a no scope if you're in close range. And so what you can do, and that's why GameLoft made it so no scopes aren't a one-shot kill, or else a lot of people would do them. So what you can do is you can get a stun grenade, and that's like an automatic damage thing. So you can throw the stun where you think they're going to be or something like that. Let's say they're creeping up behind you, like in a wall. I think this happens to be in this game. They're creeping up behind you. Just quickly sprint forward, throw the stun behind you, they'll follow, and then as soon as they come into view, you can quickly just sort of aim, guesstimate where they are, and then you can no-scope them, and it'll kill them. And that's really effective. I use that all the time, and I think I think really I get a lot of my kills off these little tricks. Oh, and by the way, guys, I know I camp a decent amount, you know, just up here running back and forth and stuff like that, but we were playing a bunch of people with assault rifles. You know, only a couple people like Cheesio were actually following, you know, were actually not sniping or not using assault rifles or grenade launchers or something like that. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna camp a little bit, you know. I think these guys will forgive me. So that's one problem, by the way. One problem with the X6, as you saw right there, is that its range is not superb. Okay, especially with this scope. This scope is probably all in all the best scope, but it has some problems in that over long range, where the E24 Sasser is much better. Like, this is the part where it gets better. But over long range and stuff, if you try to shoot at someone, it rarely hits them unless you're really good at aiming. I mean, I've tried this before on many occasions, and you know, I just find very little success from it. Has a very tiny percentage chance of actually hitting them, I found. It gets really annoying, you know, you keep on shooting them and you think you're gonna hit them, and you apparently never ever do, and then someone finds you because obviously you're shooting and they kill you, and then you feel really stupid because you could never hit someone that was in your clear view. So if something happens like that, do not just keep on going after them. It's really tempting, but do not do that, because it's gonna be to no avail. You probably won't get them, and someone will probably get you. You know, that always happens, and it's really annoying. So anyway, yeah, this gameplay was a lot of fun. I know it wasn't a ranked match, but since my schedule is just kind of ridiculous, I mean, I have very little time during the day to do much of anything. I don't have a lot of time to play Modern Combat, so the time I do have, it's like just warming up, and then you know, I get my touch back in like the last game I played that day, and then I have to leave like right as I'm starting to do well again. So I tend to play non-ranked matches a little more nowadays just because of my schedule. And so if you're one of those people who thinks that I'm a complete and utter noob or like cheater or something like that because I play in non-ranked matches and still post it as a commentary, saying I'm doing okay. Well, these guys were these guys were pretty good, and they were all using assault rifles, pretty much. And I think some people were even using grenade launchers. So yeah, you can't really say that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really, the main purpose of this video was to teach you guys just some of my little tricks, some of my little niches, just describing stuff. Sometimes you get amazing wall bangers or quick scopes and stuff like that, and you just want to keep on going, and that's really awesome. So, sniping's a lot of fun. If you have not bought the sniper yet, if you if you bought the E24 Sasser, I think like I did, in anticipation that the more expensive gun is going to be the better gun, then that sucks. Definitely buy the X6 if you're deciding between the two guns. Definitely buy the X6 first, because it's a lot better in my opinion. So just as an all-around use. So anyway, those are my little sniping tips. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.